Hey guys, welcome back. This is Zishan and you are watching me on ZTech Media. Today we are going to talk about a topic which is related to our earlier video. I shoot a video on servers. So we spoke about what is a server, what are the different kinds of servers, and also we talked about its benefits, advantages, and so many other things. But today we are specifically talking about a particular server. It is known as Proxy server. So before we begin with our today's video, I would like to remind you to please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and Instagram, which is ZTech Media. I'll give you the links to find us on Instagram as well as on YouTube. However, we also need more likes and comments, and we want to improve our content day by day. As our motto says, learning technology step by step, we are moving towards that. So keep watching. Thank you. Today's session, I would like to let you know what is a proxy server. So it's a kind of server which a lot of organizations want to have, and they have in their existing data centers. So what does it do? It's actually a gateway between you as a client accessing a website. So it's a bridge or gateway between you and the web server. So why we need a web server, or why we need a proxy server when we can have a direct approach to the web server? We are going to talk about all those things, why we should not directly approach to the web browser as a client. Instead, we should use either a VPN or a proxy server. Let me just give you an example of a lavish apartment. So let's say you go one day to downtown of Chicago or Los Angeles, and then you try to stay in an apartment or a luxury hotel. So what happens is, like, you have guests coming to visit you in your room or your apartment, and then they have to stop at a checkpoint, which is reception. So basically what they are trying to do at the reception is trying to take your identification or a copy of your ID card, because you are trying to go in the apartment, and then they are trying to confirm with the residents or the particular resident you want to meet, or the guest in the hotel, that okay, are you allowing this particular person to visit you? If you say yes, then they will be allowed to take the elevator and approach you. So that's the same work, the work which is being done by the reception at a hotel or an apartment is the same work of a proxy server when you're trying to access a website on the web server. So let's say this is your computer and this is connected to internet, or it's a LAN or Wi-Fi router, and then you are trying to access xyz.com. Now, whenever you are trying to access information in an organization, the way it is set up is like there is a proxy server. So this can be termed as proxy server. Now let's say you are trying to access xyz.com from your computer. It goes from your router to the proxy server, and the proxy server then sends that information to the web browser of this particular website, and this website will return the information you are searching for, or the information you have requested from that website, to the proxy server, and then the proxy server will send it back to your computer. So this is how the process goes on. Let me just tell you, let's say, why do we need all this? Why do we need a proxy server when you can directly access X? The reason you need a proxy server is because when you have a proxy server, what happens is the proxy server does certain things which are beneficial for you or your company. So whenever you try to access xyz.com, it sends the information as the identity of your computer, and any device on a computer has an identity which is nothing but. So let's say there is some IP address with which your computer is recognized, that IP address stops here. And then the proxy server will send that request with a different IP address. Basically, it is trying to hide your identity so that you are able to get your request processed with a different identity in a more secure manner. That's the reason we have Proxy. Now, whenever we talk about proxy server, there are certain things which we need to remember. P, S, P, and A. Always remember these four things. P stands for privacy. So what it does is it tries to hide your identity so that you become anonymous for certain websites and they are not able to track who you are or your geographic location. And it also prevents hackers and other government agencies and your ISP from identifying who is requesting that information. And then speed is also a very big factor. Everybody wants their work to be done faster. Nobody wants delays in it. And then it also helps in reducing the bandwidth and helps in tracking activity logging. So this is mostly used by the companies to track what their employees are trying to visit or what websites their employees are trying to visit in order to reduce bandwidth as well as secure the data of the company. Access an image of a cute dog from xyz.com, but in the name of this cute dog there will be so many ads, so many ad waves, or at times malwares which are hidden in this particular image, but it looks very cute to you, so you want to see that. If you have a proxy server, you will be able to filter all that and then also see the image of the dog. So that's the main purpose of a proxy. What a proxy server can do. Let's discuss what it cannot do. Let's say from your PC you're trying to access xyz.com. This is your computer over the internet, and then you have a proxy server which is filtering or trying to save your identity. But what it cannot do is it cannot encrypt the data which is getting transferred from here to here and here to here. So most of the time, apart from proxy server, on top of it, a lot of companies use something known as VPN, which is a virtual private network, nothing but a tunnel wherein it allows you to save your identity and the information transferred from your ISP, government, and hacker. Alright guys, thank you very much. That's it from today. And then if you have any questions, please leave me comments, and we are trying to improve our content.
So what is a proxy server? As you can see on the screen, there are two computers connected to a router, and there is a proxy server in between, and then it's trying to access a website. So what it is doing is it is trying to retrieve data on internet on behalf of a user. So the user try to access example.com or any other website, and the request goes to the web server of the website and comes back. But why we need a proxy server? It's because we need proxy server to retrieve that data from the web server of the website to get back to us in an organized and secured manner, and also not revealing our identity.